Late streamer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary pals, to another episode of Starfinder. We were a little worried about not getting to actually play this week, but we're actually here. When we last left... Yes, Bizu?
I can't believe we're back.
We're so back?
We're back in the building again.
I'm back in the building again.
I'm so back. We're so back. Besties. Our characters have been trauma dumping in downtime.
They have been. When we last left our intrepid heroes, they had made their way into the paranormal levels of Epsilon Space Station, and after a very stressful combat encounter, decided to have even more stressful conversations with one another, and a lot of information was revealed, amongst other things. 3 of them are here on a mission, while 3 others have been embroiled in this event against their consent? Yes, against their consent, but now they're here.
Wait,
And-
who's the third?
Well,
Shaw?
Oh, I thought Shaw got hired for it.
I was hired,
Shaw
yeah.
got
I'm getting
hired-
paid 200 for this. Y'all are only getting 100.
you're right.
Shaw
that
got
was
hired
Stupid
to.
Bleach.
Shaw got hired to be our guide into the ghost levels, not to actually carry out the mission. I don't think. Question mark. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Shaw's getting paid to be a babysitter.
I was wrong.
Pretty
It
much.
was the 2 kobolds that were dragged into this conflict. However, with that, after about 10 to 15 minutes of non-stop arguing and trauma dumping, you realize that the alarms have stopped blaring down the hall, and the security lockdown seems to lift off.
Oh, goodness. Okay, let's try and get some bearings then.
Well, before we go anywhere, I need to say something to all of you real quick then.
Hopefully unseen by everyone. The cleaner's eyes, kind of light up a bit. Smile.
Does your ability have the subtle trait?
It's not an ability. This is purely flavor.
Alright.
If I'm going to be traveling with any of you guys, I need you to hook up to my network. pretty much, I hate doing this shit. Especially for free. I do this shit for money all the fucking time. Whatever. But I have a medical unit integrated into my system. It's called the Internet Recovery Integrated System, in fact, also known as IRIS. Once you're on this network, pretty much, I receive data of your vitals, your consciousness levels, all that kind of shit, just instantly. I always know. If you're dying or dead, I will know that. The benefit is that I get to pretty much heal you from very, very great distances. Like, people have hired me to, like, just sit in my room and, like, they go off and do some crazy shit and, like, get themselves hurt. Whatever, okay. You tripped and fell, got a boo-boo. Okay, well, here you go. I'll heal you up a bit.
Fine.
So, pretty much, if you guys want to try to stay in tip-top shape, What was that?
Sorry, that was me unlocking more doors that I forgot to unlock. Ignore me.
It just startled the fuck out of me. I was like, what's happening?
They're very loud, I'm sorry.
But as she is explaining this, she has been tapping on her tablet the entire time, and she is pretty much hacking into all of your phones and trying to create her Mystic Bond network. If you click and drag the Iris Network Agreement down on the bottom onto your token, you can read the terms and conditions of such, which I will read aloud right now. You have accepted the terms and service presented to you and have registered to the Iris system. You have acknowledged to allow admin details of your physical state, such as HP totals, consciousness levels, and whether you are dying or dead. Once part of this network, you may receive healing from the Iris system. Terms and conditions apply. Please ask Small Cobalt admin for more details. Warning, could be sassy.
Could is an understatement.
I would like to ask for more details.
She's gonna roll her eyes. What do you mean more details? It's all pretty much right there. All this stuff I learned is right there. It's just you're hooking up to another network. What more do you want?
How deep in systems do you get?
That's all. I have told you all this system does. Later on, I believe it can do more, like, once I do some tweaks and stuff, maybe get more money to invest in a better tablet and such. Like if you get poisoned, I might be able to cure that on the spot too. I don't know yet. This is just the beginning of the system. It's in beta build.
My concern is that accepting these terms and conditions will give you access to will give you access to things people shouldn't be accessing.
She's just gonna glare at you. Literally, it's all right there. I learned nothing else aside from what I have presented. I don't know where you live. I don't know where you go. I just see if you're alive. I just see if you're awake. If you fall asleep, yeah, I see that. I know when you're sleeping. That is one thing I do know. I'm sorry, but that's part of the terms of service. It fully says I know your consciousness levels. She is, like, tapping her tablet the entire time. She is giving no fucks right now. We need to move, and he is wasting time right now.
So, I just want to pipe up real quick. And, while everyone else who agrees to the network agreement, you probably get, like you said, just the basic stuff from it. When
I'm not lying. Everything that's on there is exactly what she knows. That's all.
When Ginkle ends up linking to the network, you'll notice next to Ginkle, a lot more information pops up. Because I have an auto CPR unit that monitors my blood pressure, heart rate, respiration, and temperature. And it's more than likely connected to my comm unit, which is just
have an
getting
entire new menu
to yours.
He's got a Fitbit!
Why is there 20 things? Fuck! Alright, you're gonna be one I gotta look at a lot. God damn it! I did.
I,
All right, but I see. All but the bug has agreed. She's gonna just look over.
I mean, I guess one of the things that you will probably get about the cleaner is this,
Thank you.
which is why the cleaner is concerned.
I see.
Yeah,
You do become
well,
aware of their
You
species
do
with
you.
this.
This is how you live. You can only do with what you're given. I have, much like a regular doctor, which is something I'm practicing to be, by the way. Thank you very much.
I don't see how that information is relevant, but okay.
It means that I wouldn't even tell anyone for the world of anything that you are or have done or legality. Bullshit.
So you keep patient confidentiality. Okay.
Yes.
Anyways, doors.
hold up, wait a minute. Don't you
Fine.
just start opening doors.
Oh, come on, really? Let's move.
No, I'm not talking to you, woman. Don't just open doors, you fool. This place is a madhouse. It's quantumly tangled. You have any idea what that means?
Yes, however, what the fuck do you take me for? A fucking amateur?
Yes! You shot into a crowded civilian area trying to do a feat of good that could have injured a lot of people and gotten us a lot of heat we didn't need.
And now that heat's going to die down, because nobody can follow us here.
I believe the
Speaking of
sword
following,
just
we should
whistled.
move.
Fine.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead, Grandpa.
I believe the sword just whistled.
You're
Bryce?
You're the guide. Which way do we go?
Okay.
The sooner the better.
What can I do here? I believe there's a whole fun list of actions that I can do to, kind of see if I can navigate the area properly, since I have familiarity here.
I love our party dynamic, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, I am so happy we have a party of people that hate each other for once.
We have a party of people that fucking hate each other's guts for one reason or another. It's fantastic.
You could attempt either survival to sense direction, or, in your specific case, occultism, because you're quite familiar with these, well, shall we say, liminal space stations.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh, holy shit!
No, she.
Abby,
You do what you need to do, Side.
Abby, tell me, what is it that you would want most to see or find first?
Out of anything?
The way out, perhaps, where treasure is? Anything that comes to mind.
I don't care about luxuries. I want to get this mission over with. I'm more pressed on time seeing that Grandpa is suddenly here and there's a civilian involved in a hired matter. I am more focused on the survival of the group and getting out of this location.
You get the feeling that the best way to fix the haunted / broken elevator would be to find the elevator control room, which you're not quite sure which direction it might be, but you have a good hunch that it might be to the southwest.
I have a feeling to the southwest. If we can get to the elevator control room, we may be able to try and tangle this place. The way that world works is difficult to understand. Just be mindful. If you are staring at something, it is real. If you look away from something, what happens to it may bite you. Eyes open, keep focused. Everyone at your ready. Draw your weapons. Let's march.
While we're walking to the southwest, the cleaner is putting his gun back together because before he went to sleep, TM, he field stripped it.
As we're starting to go as well, I think Faye would be accessing her network and healing up. Sorry, excuse me. Healing up Novakari and herself a little bit.
Alright.
Question, what if we're not good at art? How are we supposed to draw our weapons?
Not that kind of draw.
If you... Little one, if you hold your weapon like it's a paintbrush, when the enemy comes, paint the target.
Huh. I usually just pretend they're drumsticks. And that the enemies are drums.
That works too.
Perfect. Alright. Everyone ready?
Give me a second. I'm trying to see how much I can transfer at one time.
As much as you want, I believe, as long as it doesn't go over your total maximum.
The cleaner is going to train his sniper rifle through the door around the corner, ready to peek through to see what's going on in there.
Aberdeen.
It's worth mentioning, Nizu.
For 5,
Yes.
Sammy.
These are shutters. These are airlock doors. They open straight up. There is no cover once they open.
I said what I said.
All right.
I'm ready to potentially fire at anything that moves.
Alright. When we're ready, we'll open the door. Eyes open. Everyone good? She'll look, make sure everyone is in agreement.
Yeah,
Faye's gonna look at Novakari and just ask, is that enough or do you want more? How are you feeling?
That felt good. I'm pretty good.
Alright.
Good. Because this thing recharges as I go, so if I go in with a little uncharged, that's fine.
Alright. She'll get her laser laser rifle primed and hit the keypad and open the door.
Those
Popping the...
I will say,
doors suck.
what you see before you is one of the repair drones currently making repairs against a panel in the wall. Do you shoot it as soon as you see it?
No.
Probably for the best.
Readies his aim, but that's it. He doesn't fire unless he sees
Yeah,
it move.
like I turn and look at it with a active rifle, but my finger's not on the trigger.
Probably for the best, because they do not seem to care that somebody is walking down the hall. Unlike the ones that you fought, these ones are not malfunctioning yet. The door that you see before you, however, seems to not respond when you try to open it. In fact, yeah, no, it just doesn't seem to open when you try to open it.
Is this even the right way then?
It's this general direction, but we might have to take another route. Unless,
Can I try and hack the panel that this repair drone is repairing?
The repair drone might not take kindly to that, especially given you're right there, and you would have to interface with the actual control panel to actually, hack it.
do you just want to blast this thing? It might cause some more alarms.
I'd prefer not to have the entire sector after us, if that's possible.
Do you think you can hack the drone?
I could
Wait, you
probably
hack
hack
too?
the drone.
Do you have an ability that lets you hack a technological creature?
Yes, actually, I do.
You caught Faye's interest, by the way, from the conversation.
Yes, I do have something that will allow me to hack a creature.
You could give that a try.
Okay, I'm going to you see the cleaner change the grip on his gun to one hand. Pull out a hacking toolkit from his belt and
Still need one of those.
and attempt to hack the repair drone. At the 26 computers.
Did you target that thing?
I
it
did.
probably is not coded.
I did target the thing.
So that's the 26 going against its Fortitude DC, which is Fortitude plus 10. You do definitively succeed, and this thing immediately starts twitching, and it immediately stops working and falls prone to the ground.
Impressive.
Yes, but not. I don't think that's the effect I wanted.
Probably not,
Well-
but
You can interface with the wall now.
I still have my
Guys,
well,
it's sparkly. Can I lick it?
don't
Ow.
lick the drone. I
that's
guess
your health.
I guess I'll try another. I'm still gonna use the computer check from combat hack, but I'm just normal hacking.
No, you would have to make a new check.
Yeah, no, I'm using the macro in the combat hack thing,
Yeah, okay.
I would
but
like to assist.
it's a new check.
Like, give the aid action, not just assist.
That's a dirty 20.
Let me
If
take a
you
look
need
at the
to.
aid action. If
Yeah, that's what I picked
Mizu
up.
allowed it.
That's fine. I may not like that she's interfacing directly with my system, but she seems competent enough.
Make me another computers or hacking lore check if you have it, Artobus. Because a crit success would turn that into a success,
Son of a bitch!
as it would unfortunately not succeed otherwise. Ugh. No, unfortunately, that is a success from Artobus, but despite your combined skills, you're not quite capable of like hacking into this room. What you do found out, however, is that this is an observatory room.
We may need to
but
find
other
a
than
different
that, that's
path
it.
then.
Well, we tried, but what do we do with this hunk of junk?
Well,
Leave it. Let it go back about its repairs, and we get the
Yeah,
fuck
we
out
just
of
get
here.
away from it so that way it doesn't do anything funny when we're here.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's go.
This is just an observatory. We probably need to take a different path.
all right. Deb will start
Lead
heading.
the way, oh glorious Shaw.
Oh, you humor me.
The last I checked, none of us are laughing.
All right, west or south? Okay,
Probably south, then west.
I'm going to go with you on that. The halls are just as wide, so we should be fine to be able to cover everything.
I'm going to put two hands on the weapon again. Not on the trigger, just both hands are on the weapon, ready to fire if necessary.
Oh, he's at least got good trigger discipline. Ready? In.
Yeah.
2 drones.
As far as you can tell, these ones are also not hostile. You see another pair of shutter doors to the south, underneath the scaffolding.
What's the deal with this place?
Is that a cell?
No, these are actually ladders.
Oh.
Well, Mr. Gunner, you want to try to hack this airface too?
I don't know that we need to necessarily. Is this repair drone actively repairing this panel, or?
No, actually. These doors to the south don't seem to be closed.
I don't think we need to hack the interface this time.
Well,
Ready?
say your skills are better than mine, though.
Eyes down
I've-
range.
Admit that.
I've been around.
Revel.
Yep.
I
Are you gonna-
believe Bryce is typing.
I was trying to type and trying to fix this issue of it choosing the wrong character, and I'm like,
I think it's...
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We can safely assume anything Atticus says, Bryce is saying, and vice versa.
fair.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Let's push
Hilariously,
the button for the door.
At least we had an odd number of clicks.
hilariously, all that awaits you beyond the shutter door is another shutter door.
All right. 3, 2,
2.
1. God damn it.
This appears to be a dead end.
No, actually, it seems to continue off into the darkness.
Ugh.
Your flashlight does provide some luminance, and in the distance, you can kind of see some more shutter doors. Actually, do you continue in this direction?
This might be a loop.
I don't even think it's a loop. I just think this is not a good idea.
No. I don't like this. Return. We're going west.
10-4.
As much as I'm fine with darkness, I can see in it all. No.
So, Rebels...
I will reiterate that the gray bar-looking things are ladders on the map.
I forgot
okay.
that.
Oh, those were
Forgot
ladders
that-
up?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is that what...
Oh,
Okay.
Forgot
Yeah,
that
I did
Ginkle was
not
our light
notice that.
source.
Yes.
Alright. I don't want to ascend just yet. Changing levels in this place can be dangerous, and I'd like to keep things at the point where we're all on the same sight range. Are we ready?
Aye.
3, 2, 1. Again?
Another shutter door.
Fucking again. All right.
3, 2,
Many
1.
doors.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, the lock that is closing this door is not electronic, it is mechanical. But the door is definitely a completely different style of shutter than the one you've seen on the station. And
Fucking.
I can still deal with that.
actually,
A part of
Wait,
me
oh
is...
man.
would anyone be willing to do me a survival check real quick?
Sure.
One person. One
I've-
person only.
I have a +4. Does anyone have plus more?
I have
Alright,
+5.
8.
That's
8 it is, and
by all means, furry one, go ahead.
I was gonna say, come on, let me do my thing. I know
There's
this.
like 4 of the. There are 4 furry ones in the group.
Nobody asked you, old man.
I'm hero pointing that.
No, you don't need to. It was an
Okay.
extremely low DC. It was
Perfect. She's gonna show off then, and pretend she did it very flawlessly.
Yeah, no, this is a survival check to realize something. The lock is on the outside.
Fuck.
Okay.
That might say something about what's inside this room.
We're the ones locked in.
You try to pick the
We can
lock.
either pick the
lock's
lock
on the
and
other
face
side.
with
We can't pick it.
No, you can pick it. It is a very simple, like, padlock. Almost looks like
so
something
the
you
lock
see in
is
a
on
scrapyard.
this
the
side.
lock.
Oh, the lock,
The lock
is
is
on,
on
this side.
our side. Yes, it's
Oh, I
outside.
misunderstood. I thought
like-
it was the other side.
No,
Yeah.
it's in front of us. We can open
Oh,
it,
well,
but
then
we're gonna have
fuck,
to.
yeah.
We're gonna have to face whatever's about to come through that door when we open it.
I want
I
everyone-
ain't necessarily the best at picking locks, Shaw. You seem like the, shady type. She just kind of glares with a smile.
Oh, you really do enjoy humoring me. Everyone at position, get ready.
You do have a thieves' toolkit, no less, so you don't take any penalties for this.
I do
Ginkle
not.
has put away the arc thrower and has pulled out a laser rifle and just has it aimed downrange.
Can I ready an action?
You can.
I would like to ready an action that if whatever is behind this door is hostile, I take a shot at it.
Sure.
Is everyone readying that action?
I would also ready that action.
I'm just watching our rear.
I just hope our definition of hostile is the same as everybody else's.
Okay, this is just a thievery check then?
Yes. It's a simple lock, so the DC is only 15.
Okay.
Lola, shut up! No, I'm fucking not! How dare you!
Yeah, that was more than enough for the padlock to come undone from this thing. And if you wanted to open the now actual electronical doors, you could. This does not even require an interact action, as electronical doors are free.
Yeah, pretty sure we're ready for the door to be opened.
I will get to a knee and ready a shot as well then.
Whoever is readying a shot cannot open the door. For obvious reasons that you're readying a shot.
Fine, I'll do it. She's gonna actually summon Iris for the first time for the party. And Iris is actually gonna just fly over and get it open.
Does your familiar have... No, your familiar does not have any hands.
Oh,
It
that's
does not have the
No,
ability...
Novakari can open it. Novakari is only pretty much melee, so
Yeah,
I'm not readying anything.
that makes more sense. Yes, familiars do need manual dexterity to do interact actions. Actually, what am I saying? This is not an interact action. Fuck it, just go.
alright. Look,
Don't like the look of that down
what
there.
happened here?
Fucking Christ.
Just be careful.
What is that to the south?
There's a thing.
It looks like some kind of robot, but you're not quite sure what it is.
Does it look like it's angry right now?
No, actually, it looks like it's inside the pile of trash. And somebody stepped into the trigger for this combat encounter. Please roll me initiative.
Oh,
Mother-
no.
Fucker. I don't need emotionally unaware for this. I rolled a 2.
As you enter the room filled with piles of rusty junk mingled with items that look brand new, litter pretty much all of the floor, with a couple of security cameras being shown on the screen over on the other end, you hear this disgusting sound in the room, but you can't quite pinpoint where it is. It's like something wet moving until, much to the horror of the cleaner, an ooze falls from the ceiling right on top of them.
Motherfucker.
As the assembly ooze will also roll for initiative. This does not have any mechanical downsides. You are just stuck inside it. And moving out of it will take 10 feet instead of 5 feet. And the combat encounter will begin now.
I gotta fucking move anyways.
It is the Braxine's turn.
Alright. Oh, look at that. I can actually just have the encounter tracker like that. Okay, I learned something today.
Me too.
Yeah, okay.
Same here.
That's actually really nice. I need to use this more. Cool. Alright, so she's already ready. She's, like, vibrating knowing that this is immediately going straight to hell. She'll try and shoot it out of the air as soon as it starts to drop. Will 15 hit?
That will more than easily hit.
And for a moment,
Who takes all that damage?
you'll see her hand flick for a moment as she will start to warp reality around her. I will activate a 15-foot burst around me, and if I can give that to myself, cool. Oh, that's a heavy visual effect.
Yeah, that might be too strong. Let me delete that.
Funky
give you
fresh
just another
beats. God damn.
That's supposed to be transparent. I thought I did that better.
Nothing like a funky beat.
I'm,
Hell of a good beat, yo.
I've been
This is what you're hearing from Eddie's headphones at this point.
There you go. You can delete that one now.
Okay.
Actually, I'll take care of it.
Donka.
Do you mind telling us what exactly does your warp reality look, since it is slightly different for every witch warper?
Aberdeen's reflections of self kind of flicker in and out of spot. She's almost like a TV signal blinking in and out of reality at points. Specifically, her presence itself in the quantum field itself is quantum. Is she there? Is she not? Specifically, she will get the concealed status. So when in this field, she is a gap-influenced witch warper, which means she will automatically get the concealed status as long as she is in this field.
As well as if the other creature is in the field.
Yep. Which it just so happens to be.
Hell yeah.
It sure is.
So, since she's not exactly in a great spot, and it is right here, she will then take another shot at the beast to try to fell it. Will a 21 hit?
21 will more than easily hit. Doesn't seem like that thing is quite agile.
No, but it's eaten my shots pretty well.
And you don't seem to be doing a whole lot of damage to it either.
Alright, that is my turn.
Which means it is now the Vakari's turn.
Hello. Okay, hold on.
Ooh wee.
Hot dang.
That is a hell of a hit. In fact, you crit with that, the Vakari.
I forgot to
Target.
target
It's
first.
fine.
Yeah,
It's alright.
that's why I calculated the EC for you. That one definitely seems to do a little bit more damage, but not quite that much.
Right, and I hit with a 15, but that was just regular damage.
Yeah, no, that one definitely hits pretty hard, as a matter of fact. Unfortunately, you do seem to realize something. This ooze is immune to critical hits. You can hover your mouse over the eye, in fact, in the chat, to find out that fact.
What?
It
What
might... it's not there for you. I should see if I can enable that for you.
But even if I don't crit, I hit hard. And that is my turn. So Faye is next.
Sending it over to Faye.
Faye doesn't like where she's at all. She was laughing at first because, you know, seeing a guy just kind of get a slime drop. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. But she doesn't want to be here. So she's gonna just kind of try to walk.
I'm glad you're finding enjoyment out of my dismay.
Does it attack?
It does not. There is no reaction on this creature. You will find out something, however, that I probably should have made a little more obvious, that is not shown in its token. There are several pieces of technological items inside the slime. What do you make of that information is up to you.
There's currently somebody inside the slime, so I'm kind of thinking of my choices on magical spells. What's my range? Hold on, actually. Yeah, I did plan that right. Good.
I have Iris brand health insurance. It's fine.
You know, this is true. I could... Oh, speaking of that, I heal 4 to my total. Bringing me back up to 13 of 14. And from here, she is going to cast Anthem on the party. Well, 60-foot emanation, but you know, it affects the party either which way at this point. Where she just kind of like puts her headphones on over her ears and just like cranks up the music on it. So you're all hearing like the songs that Side has in the background, those are all just playing IRL in-game. You already did,
Yep.
thank you.
You have quite the soundtrack for Robots, is the name of this playlist.
Alright, and last action... I don't really have much, it's just single action, which sucks.
You could check out the wonderful new basic action macro.
That's true. I do have it up.
And when in doubt, recall knowledge to give other players more information is always useful.
And given that little tidbit that you gave me, you know what? I'm gonna do that.
You're attempting to recall knowledge using... what skill?
I don't know what it's selected for.
Oh, actually, that's cool. It shows me every skill.
Oh,
Unfortunately, it seems that you fail with all of them.
damn! Oh well.
That sucks.
Faye's kind of, like, just wanting to get out of the way at this point. Next turn will be more effective for her. That's it.
Yeah. Although, actually, it only shows me the guaranteed skills that would give you information. If you had some other skill that you think would be appropriate to learn information, you tell me. but looking at your proficiencies,
The only thing
Yeah.
I was thinking was computers for the technology that it's like currently got engulfed.
Yeah, unfortunately, not for this one.
Okay, that's what I thought because I saw the roll too. So
Now, you might recognize some of the pieces of tech inside it, but... Well, actually, you see there's like a couple cob units in there, but that's it.
all right, end turn.
Which means it is now the Assembly Ooze's turn, unfortunately. Seeing as it has fallen on top of the cleaner. And the cleaner, let me see, what are you holding in your hands right now?
My assassin rifle.
It is going to attempt to disarm you of your assassin rifle after attacking you first.
Can it not, please?
Let's see that attack.
Oh my fucking god.
It rolls a critical hit, dealing 12 damage to you.
Ow.
And it is now going to attempt to disarm you of the weapon you're currently holding. This is a
Mother-
success.
Fucker.
However, you do not drop your weapon instantly, you just gain this effect in the meantime. And it's going to attempt to do it again. And that one will, however, make you drop your weapon in the square that you're currently sitting on.
With disarm being an athletics check, would it take a multi-attack penalty?
Actually,
I believe it does.
not for the first one, because it has the trait disarm on its attack, but for the second one, it would. What is your reflex DC? It is 20. So that would be another normal success, actually, you're right. So your weapon is not dropped.
But did it roll in at 20? I can't.
No,
I don't know that information anyway.
I don't think it did.
Because if it rolled a nat 20, it would still be a crit.
No, if it were
Because
No, that's true.
Nat 20 on the die automatically increases whatever value by 1.
That number is not green. It was not a crit. Thank you for reminding us of that, Bryce. Your weapon is not dropped for now, but you're still stuck in the same square as this weird gray ooze is. Ginkgo,
So,
you're reminded of something. This
oh,
room looks identical to the room where you woke up.
oh,
There was no slime there, though. It's your turn.
so my thought is, this thing looks like it was either assembling or disassembling things. And so I would like to see if maybe recall knowledge with crafting.
You can roll crafting. The basic action macro might not work. Did you actually roll a thing, or...
I clicked the recall knowledge on the ability macro.
Yeah, that one doesn't actually roll. It just shows me, like, what your thing would give you. Feel free to
Oh,
roll engineering or crafting. Man, I kind of wish it rolled, actually. With a 19, you actually barely passed the DC of 18 to find out actually what this thing is about. This thing is called an Assembly Ooze. And although extremely rare in the world that you come from, they do exist. They have a penchant for taking metal objects and technological items and eating them. And you recall as well that they have the ability to create new ones.
Oh man,
Using those scrap
this
materials.
might cause some stress for the cleaner, because Ginkle is going to, upon remembering that, say, "Oh, that's right. This thing eats machines."
Get this thing off me right the fuck now, please and thank you.
Ginkle's going to adopt it because it can craft things. Just watch. Thanks, Lola.
No, it is hurting somebody who Ginkle assumes is here to help him. So then I will... You know, I keep forgetting to do a thing.
Is it analyzed?
No, I just did analyze. What
Yeah,
are
in
you
fact,
talking
you did.
I keep forgetting that I keep forgetting my dedication ability as a chrono skimmer.
Mm-hmm.
So Ginkle's gonna try to shoot this thing.
And that will be a critical hit.
Alright, but we know it's immune to critical, so I'm just gonna roll regular damage.
Nah, roll critical anyways, because some other effects can happen on crits. And it automatically removes the critical damage anyways. Like that.
And then... I'm going to, command Mech. And it is going to, step this way. I said this way. And because Ginkle is mounted, this attack will be with multi-attack penalty. As
Got to look up onto combat.
as a saw blade emerges from Mech, where once there was the boxing glove.
Boy, watch where you're fucking slinging that blade, you bucket of bolts.
All right.
The cleaner's just gonna fire point blank into the assembly use.
Yeah!
Make sure
for
you turn off your volley penalty.
It is already off by default.
Hell yeah. We love Foundry when it automates things.
Motherfucker, that's a natural one.
Yeah, it might be because you're frightened by the buzzsaw that nearly cut your head, but then you nearly shot a couple feathers off of Kinkle's head with that miss. Damn.
I mean,
anyways.
to be fair, it could also be the fear from realizing, oh shit, this thing might actually try to eat me.
Anyways, I'm gonna reload, and because I'm reloading, I get to get the fuck out of here.
Takes you 10 movements to move out of the Ooza space, but you're able to.
I get to step or stride with mobile reload.
You can stride just like normal.
And then just because I can, cause YOLO, cause I'm fucking weird. I'm gonna see if I can hack this motherfucker.
This will cost you your action.
That's fine. I'm using the combat hack action.
You know what? Roll it.
That's a 17.
You hack one of the communicators that is inside the ooze, and it starts to play some advertisements.
Oh, god damn it.
Nothing sucks like Electroleaks vacuum! Come by today! You can hear muffled within the ooze.
Fuck's sake.
Faye is no longer impressed.
It is now the end of the cleaner's turn, which means it is now Rebel's turn, which is all the way at the back.
Yeah, he was watching the rear. But seeing as things are now in front of him, the weapon out at this time is going to be the... Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take a shot. Using the pistol, he just takes aim and carefully to avoid hitting Gankul, Mechamech, or the Braxine, just fires a shot straight for the ooze. Okay, good. I think the mic's working.
Yes.
But yeah,
Sorry, I was currently alt-tabbed.
no worries.
Yeah, that'll more than hit. Roll your damage. You don't even need to ask me if it says hit. It is a laser pistol, so it only deals 2 damage.
Well, all the more reason to keep shooting. Or... has the cleaner moved out of the way of the...
Yes.
Okay, good.
Are you using a spell strike for this?
No. Just a cantrip. No spell strike involved. Those are going to be 2 just electric arc. For 30 feet. Which that should be 30 feet.
Yeah,
So
that
I'm
can
doing
hit
my
the assembly ooze, which is basic reflex save, which it is absolutely miserably bad at.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What happens on a crit fail?
Just roll the critical damage.
Okay.
Yeah, now just roll damage normally, and it will take the double damage because it crit failed.
Just shoots with the pistol. Sees it barely works. Is like, okay, fine. Cast.
It is immune to critical hits, specifically precision damage, as it is a pretty common feature of oozes, but saving throw spells I don't think deal precision damage.
I don't think I wouldn't be able to tell you, but all I know is
So I don't think so.
all I know is I cast lightning.
Yeah, technically you didn't do... It's it doing a critical failure. You didn't do a critical hit, so yes, it would still take double damage.
It works for me.
Which
That
means that
being
was all
said-
3 of your actions, right?
Yep, that was all 3 of my actions.
Back to the Braxine, shifting and swaying like bad static on the radio.
Alright, she will aim another shot at it.
Oh, more than hit.
Peppering it with another 4 damage. Before she flicks her hand off of the hilt of the gun and telepathically picks up a piece of debris lying on the floor, casting it as a projectile. Use it as a bludgeoning, and we'll make an attack with the multi-action penalty of 5.
With 13, it has an AC of 12, so you still hit. And it will take normal damage. Question, actually, roll me... Do you choose what object in this pile of trash you're throwing at it? Or should I?
I was gonna try and find something that wasn't a piece of like tech in the pile, like just like a piece of like concrete or debris.
Yeah, that'll work out.
Yeah, because we've heard that it eats tech, and we're seeing that it eats tech. I'm not gonna feed it.
Which means I believe that was all 3 of your actions.
Yep, I'm just trying to get the thing's attention, because I know it won't be able to hit me.
Back over to Novakari.
No, I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing as I did the first time. Double hit and hope that both hit.
Good luck. There is a temptation to tell this slime to literally eat my nuts. However, don't.
It might.
What about your bolts?
It can't. It can't eat the nuts because they don't exist.
Ooh, a crit.
You're definitely damaging this thing pretty hard. And a second crit. Whoops, I did not mean to click that twice. There we go. I believe that's both of your actions. You have one
That
more?
is 2 actions, but I have 1 more, so I can attack 1 more time with a penalty, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
God.
What
She's
the
going
fuck?
ham.
Novakari is just systematically disassembling the assembly use.
Like the Tasmanian devil from Looney Tunes, just ripping and tearing.
Somebody give me the odds of
So wait.
3 nat 20s in a row, please.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Nah.
Was it 3 nat 20s in a row? No.
No.
Nah, the first 2 were just
No.
crits because you hit 10 above its AC.
True.
Which is
Yeah,
which is
I only
10
hit the
because
nat
it's flank
20 on the
right now.
last one.
Sorry, I got done with D&D.
Which, you know, it's funny.
Secret, it means 20.
She could have still rolled a crit without a nat 20
Mm-hmm.
on that 3rd strike.
Yeah, you get the sense that this creature is not at all dodging you or paying attention to you. It is completely fixated on the gun that Mizu is currently holding.
So, that was, even without taking any of the critical damage, that was 33
lot.
points of damage. Without,
Yeah.
and that was 3 criticals, that the critical didn't actually hit. So that would have been like, what, 66 points if it had hit at full damage?
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Good work.
Anyways, that's all my turn, so now it's Faye's turn.
Up to you, Faye.
Did anybody
Faye's just
get
gonna
the number of the truck that hit this slime?
Faye's just gonna let out a sigh as she sees all the numbers of the party, and obviously there's a very underlying factor here. So she's going to use her first action to make a network connection. And she is doing this with the cleaner.
She's in my Wi-Fi.
So, next action is going to be transfer vitality, and I'm going to choose to heal 9 HP. 4 of that does not get used within my source pool. So I am down to 9 in my source pool.
At the same time as you're doing that, you also sustain your Anthem spell.
Yep.
Who is getting vitality and how much?
You are 9.
You are getting 9 HP.
Oh, goody. 5. Okay. Thank
And
you.
then for her last action, she's going to take a pop shot.
I've made a critical error.
Damn it!
Ugh. The first time someone's missed that thing, actually, I think. No, actually, 2 other people missed it earlier, miserably. Rolling nat 1s.
She doesn't have the right gear on the gun yet, so it still has kickback.
And it's also quite dark, and the only person holding a flashlight is Ginkgo.
I have dark vision. That don't matter to me.
Yeah, actually, that's right. I guess you don't have any excuses.
Fuck! Damn you, DM! I'm supposed to be the sassy one.
The first action will be spent by the Assembly Ooze to once again strike at Mizu.
Haha!
Whilst it did miss, it is going to spend its 2 remaining action attempting to disarm you again.
Motherfucker!
The first one is a failed attempt, and the second one takes a -5 circumstance penalty.
Wouldn't the first one also take it a -5?
It does have this disarm trait on its monster ability.
I see. Okay. It still missed. So,
Yeah, the way that disarm trait works for monster is slightly different than for players.
I see.
So I, again, playing both sides of the rules. The first disarm attempt doesn't look like it had the bonuses to disarm.
No, it did. It was open on the window because currently Mizu still has this effect that says successful disarm.
Yeah, I never got rid of the effect. I didn't realize that it...
Well, yeah, no, I was just pointing it out because it shows it on the second attempt, but not the first.
I don't think it would succeed even anyways.
It
Because
would
that's
have been a
17.
regular success if it did have the bonus to it.
Which means that's the end of the Assembly Ooze's turn. You can see there's not a whole lot of nanobots keeping the slime together.
So, Ginkle is going to, for a moment, have an idea. Drop his laser rifle and... Okay, so drop was a free action. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna try to do a thing.
Are you dropping it in your space or in an adjacent space?
I'm going to drop it in my space. Because after the fight, I'm gonna pick this thing back up. Alright, since I am a construct innovation inventor, both myself and Mechamech get this.
Indeed you do.
So that was action 1. Action 2, Ginkle is going to try to punch the slime. Dang.
Well mounted? Yeah, that's kind of hard.
And then command Mechamech to do the same.
Also, yeah, no, I'm looking at mounted combat on the GM core. I don't see any penalties that your mount is taking if it attacks itself after you took the attack action. If possible, that was
in
a
player
thing.
core, you and your mount fight as a unit. Consequently, you share a multiple attack penalty.
Mounted combat. Player core. There's the version for player core. If it'll load. Oh. Yeah, no, for some reason the player core is different than the GM core. That's annoying. You're also supposed to take a -2 circumstance penalty to reflex saves while mounted. Ew.
I guess it makes sense though.
And now, you know what? We're still gonna just try to hit this thing. I know I don't have a good chance, but who knows? We might get lucky on a 20.
Oh my god, Abra, why?
What did I just say?
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
You fucking mad lad. You
Will
actually
it
went for
into
it.
existence.
So much damage.
Yeah, this thing was already falling apart at the seams. Do you mind describing to me exactly how it looks when your mech turns this thing into complete, like... It's actually completely dissolving at this point, as the nanobots are, like, dispersing. What little of them remains.
So, I think the slow-mo guys did a thing about this, where, like, they punched a, like a water balloon or like a thing of jello in midair. That just boxing glove pops out of the robot, and the ooze just splats. Just basically a cone from Ginkle spreading out this way. Like,
Can I make this gray? No, I cannot. But
You
we
made
can
an even
imagine it.
bigger mess, old man!
That was the only hostile creature in this room.
Oh god.
Now I've got to clean everything up again.
Don't worry.
Nobukari is now going to be running around the room trying to clean up as much slime as she can.
Just don't lick it.
I'm cleaning
Yeah,
it
well.
up,
Of course
Magic.
I won't lick it! It's a mess! It's disgusting!
I was inside of it.
well, as
Yeah,
long as
did
you're
my
not some
services-
form of machine, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Can you say that again? I just want to make sure I heard correctly.
As long as you're not some sort of machine, you'll be fine.
From the damage I took from the assembly ooze, is there any like visible wound?
Well, Mitsu, you said that your character does not look like a machine, right?
No.
Then no, there's not, actually. It was very much trying to get grabby at your gun.
External appearance wise, no. Internally is very, very different.
Yeah, but it's a slime. It doesn't know these things. As a matter of fact, it can't even see. It just sends the technology in your hands, and that's what it was going for.
Fair. It did fucking whack me real fucking good, though.
In this
It
time,
indeed did.
Faye's gonna transfer 3 HP to the cleaner, 2 to herself, and 2 to Novakari. Just topping everybody off, because we're pretty much gonna be exploring for a bit anyway, so she knows that the system's gonna be, hopefully, recharging. She doesn't want there to be an encounter, but if there is, whatever, she'll deal with it.
On that note, I should ask everybody, what are the exploration activities you're taking while exploring?
Well, that's the one I just did, so there you go.
Yeah, I believe you recharge your HP vitality pool when you refocus, right?
Yep. So I pretty
Alrighty.
much have full points, even with healing everybody.
Am I able to?
Nobukari is too
One
busy
at a
cleaning
time.
everything up. Yes.
Abby?
Can I try and see if I find anything in the room that might assist in trying to get through this?
Yeah, you can actually. Roll me perception.
There's a seek action, which is just a perception check. I will hit the button for that.
Mm-hmm.
Did it
It's a
private,
secret
huh?
one, but... do you see this result?
I saw what I rolled, like I saw what the dice landed on. but it doesn't
Okay.
show me the actual result. It shows the question mark, but I believe
All
I
right.
know what that number is.
And we know what Artovis is doing. Bryce?
You saying what exploratory actions are we doing?
Yes. In fact, if you use the basic action macro, you can go to the exploration tab, and there's like a couple options. Or you could do scout again, like you did last time during the one shot.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. It's like scouting's fine. Scouting is. I was before we had this encounter. I was watching the rear anyway, so.
Yeah, you need to call it out that you're using this thing, so that people can put the effect on themselves next time. But they will in the next encounter.
Well, we will in the next encounter. Either way, Revel would use message to send a request to Novakari. Specifically to help the cleaner with their rifle to ensure it doesn't jam after it got slimed.
I'm going to field strip my gun and clean it myself.
You have a proper cleaning kit, right?
That's a good question, do you?
If not, I do.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you do in your inventory.
I did not realize that was an item.
It is.
Can I buy one real quick?
1 second. I hear
Yeah.
cats fighting outside.
Oh dear.
You know, just this once because you didn't know it existed. You can, if you have the money.
I do. Going to remove 1 credit from my character sheet and clean my gun myself without borrowing anyone's equipment.
Breaking news, the cleaner doesn't have a cleaning kit.
Not that kind of cleaner.
Then I'll ask Genko what you're doing with your 10 minutes of exploration activities.
Well, since Mech didn't take any damage,
You're pulling this Medibot out of the wreckage.
yes, Ed Ginkle wants to give it a once over. Just check it out, see if he can figure out what's wrong with it.
This thing is... Well, at first glance, you could tell it's absolutely beat to shit. It seems like it was at the bottom of the pile of junk, actually, and the slime would have absolutely gotten away to it if you hadn't come to this room, in fact, as it was. It's basically its pile of food, is what you're looking at right now. You could attempt to repair it. Maybe.
That will be what Ginkle does. Because, for whatever reason, this is not under exploration, but we'll do it.
I don't know why. Right, it's because it's integrated into Foundry. You have a level 1 item in your inventory anywhere?
I can just do this real quick.
Yeah. Needs to be a check for a level 1 item, which I forget what it is.
Let me... I'll just make a random level 1 item.
Yeah. It should be the same DC as attempting to craft an item of the same level. So, if you attempted to craft a level 1 item, the DC would be... I don't know, let me check.
I can craft a level 1 item.
Yeah. Let me see what the DC is. The DC would be 15.
15.
Got it. So, yeah, in the 10 minutes that you're spending while everybody else is searching the room, you're not successfully really getting this thing to work, but you do get it to boot up. It is. It's got a little blue indicator on its face. That, like, it doesn't seem to be able to speak. It kind of communicates with text on that screen. and all it says is it is awake and it is looping without any spaces.
The robots keep saying this. Debraxine, have you heard any news recently about something waking up?
You're muted, Abby.
Sorry, I was still in cat silence mode. Can I recall knowledge to see if I do know anything?
Occultism.
Occultism?
I will say, just above table, you
Yeah.
do. I think you might recall something in the elevator about it is awake from the elevator screens.
Yeah.
Yep. Aside from the elevator, what do we know about it and it possibly being awake? That's a dirty 20.
I did set the level to 20 for the DC, so you do vaguely recall hearing a little bit from, actually, it's a hot tip that you got from other Ghost Couriers on the Ghost Courier community forums, is that there's a bunch of cultists that are like worshipping some weird like eldritch entity down in the ghost levels, and sometimes you can hear them screaming that out during their ceremonies. It is awake.
There are cultists down here. Apparently, that's their catchphrase. If we hear it, it's probably we're going straight to wherever their hideout is. I think we should try to avoid that at all costs, but with the track record of how things work down here, we might have to see something like that. The good thing is it's not a robot or a slime, it's cultists, so they're not good at taking bullets to the face.
Or the shoulder, or the knee, or the ankle.
Gingle will just. I just got done dealing with cultists.
Now, where was that perception check from you, Abby, for seeking this area?
That was a bit up, because that was, I believe, the privately rolled dice 8 minutes ago.
I'm trying to find it. There it is. That's a 14. Okay. You definitely... It's not hard to find it, because it is right on top of this computer, which, by the way, is showing a bunch of security footage from other places in what... At first, you're a little confused. One of them shows planetside stuff, and another one shows something on Absalom Station, and another one shows that it looks almost like there's a camera directly behind you looking at this screen. But on top of this computer, you spot it. It's a vent.
Oh. Look at that. Who wants to get on their hands and knees?
At least take me to dinner first.
Cute. No, there's vents here. We might be able to use the network to get to where we need to go. Gramps. Grandpa.
Huh?
Hey, can Mech turn into that bot? Or is he stuck in,
Egg.
leg mode?
He is currently in this form. It would take a few days, and I don't think we have a few days.
We don't. Can you squeeze?
I mean, I am fairly small.
I mean you and the legs. I don't want to leave your companion behind.
A good question.
It might be smart to, scout ahead, by the way.
Oh,
Mind if I do something?
if you would like to, go right ahead. I was gonna throw my ass on the line and get decimated.
So, Faye's gonna, grab the Iris unit that's kind of just flying around. just kind of look at it for a second. She's going to use share senses with it. And she's going to pretty much just send it into the vents, and it's going to be her eyes.
Losing all sensory senses, you now can see through the eyes of your miniature robot. Since it is a tiny creature, you don't need to squeeze whilst going through here.
I cannot properly see, I will say, with my token.
That's normal, because your token does not have dark vision.
Ah! You know, that's fair.
You could try taping, as stupid as it sounds, you could try taping one of your flashlights to the robot. Because it has a physical form, right? It's not a hard light construct.
Yeah, it's physical.
Yeah.
It just has like a hologram thing on it.
You do definitively make your way through the vents, and if you're like back here, can you see inside this room? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, through the grating of the bars, you kind of see, interestingly enough, what kind of looks like the cultists that the Braxine was just talking about.
That's not good. Not good at all.
Yeah, it almost seems like a couple of them are like worshipping another one that's like kind of convulsing. That's the best way you could describe it from your limited point of view back here.
Well, she's gonna command it to come back at this point because she can't see any further down the vents. There is no line of sight at all.
Yeah, no, actually, you bumped into a wall back there.
Yeah, I know I did.
Made a very loud metal thunk, which kind of like got one of the cultists to look over, and then they stopped paying attention.
Alright. So, yeah, it's really dark. If you don't have any type of, vision, you might want a flashlight, but there was a grate that led into another room, and there were a couple of guys in there. One of them looked like he was doing something funny. He was just kind of twitching and stuff. The other one looked like he was actually doing something.
Go to sleep, Lars.
Maybe worship, or, I don't know,
Go to
casting a
bed.
spell. Funky shit.
Should we prepare to take him out then, or do we go a different path?
Well, sadly, my robot bumped into one of the walls in the fence, so I don't know how much attention that got from him.
There's a lot of things banging around in these walls. There's robots everywhere trying to repair this station, but you can obviously see they like going haywire. There's one over there, and she'll point up above the ladder to the blue flashing light.
Yeah, that one's like working on something in the wall, which is making a bunch of noises as it's what's the word? It's using a little thing that with fire, not a blowtorch. It's electricity. It's trying to solder something
An
in
arc
there.
welder.
There we go.
We're gonna have to find another way around regardless, but I think maybe our best bet's trying to see if that first route we took, if there's an alternative way up and around it. If not, we may have to find other means of getting around. Stick close, stick in formation.
At this point, the Medibot's just wandering around kind of aimlessly after noticing no one is injured.
I took care of that, thank you very much. You're a good bot, though. Keep it up. She's just.
It is awake.
Oh, fuck off.
It is awake. That's all you see on its display.
Can I hack it?
I don't think you want to make it glitching any more than it already is.
True.
If you had crafting, you could try repairing it.
Yeah, let's do that, actually.
That would take another 10 minutes.
Ah, fuck it then. Not worth my time.
Alright. Let's head up the ladder back the way we originally scouted out, see if anything of interest is there. I'll take point and call if it's safe or not.
Coming, Nova.
I can't see shit.
Don't you have a flashlight?
I have low light vision.
It's a shame you're in pitch black darkness then.
Yes, I have a flashlight.
Grandpa has a flashlight that does 120 feet worth of light.
Yeah, well, I have 30 and 60. I'd like
I'll
to
give
be
you
able
an
to see.
effect. I'll give you an effect that gives you a flashlight.
Thank you.
Does anyone else have a flashlight?
I do not.
I don't, but I have a silly idea.
Go on.
So, okay, so first question is, can I charge the blade with electric arc and use it as a light stick?
No, but I forgot to mention that at the start of the session. I'll say it right now. You do hear some skittering as these two chuckleheads over there are going to attempt to climb the ladder, and you could hear people running on the rafters upstairs, and something rolls up to your feet, actually, falling down from there. It's a glow stick.
Huh. Well, he's gonna take it. He's gonna stow it. He'll use it later as needed, since it probably has a limited charge, but useful.
I made this object as a joke. Please use it.
Okay, sure.
It has infinite uses.
I'm
Okay,
surprised.
if it has infinite uses, then no, he's just gonna look it over, stare at it for a moment. He's gonna look over to Faye, considering what the thing that was promised to her earlier in the street before just cracking it on.
Snap.
It was always rumor that those things gave you cancer, but it was never proven. Just don't eat it, you'll be fine.
Just out of curiosity, the reason why I have a glow around me, it's because of my photon weapons, correct?
Yes. If you're ever stowing these, tell me, and I'll remove the photon attuned effect. Or you can do it yourself.
Yeah, no. She is running around with her photon weapons, just, waving them around, making sure she can see. So that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check.
There's a different effect if you're graviton attuned. Anyways, people are attempting to climb that ladder.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
You can hear... If you're actually climbing, tell me.
I was gonna say cleaner.
Yeah.
Keep point up ahead as I climb. Make sure nobody tries to get the drop on me.
10-4.
And I'll start to climb.
You can hear chittering, laughing off into the distance. But other than that, nothing else. You now have access to this rafter.
That's gonna give us access to the other room, looks like. So, she'll scout ahead real quick. Yeah, it's just a way back that way.
So we move forward?
No,
Or no?
this is a dead end. Goes back to where we were.
Of course it does. Why would anything be easy around here?
Nothing's
I will
easy in
say-
this place.
Whilst Navakari is going down that hallway to double check what you just said, Navakari, you do notice something. There are windows actually in this hallway. Every single window seems to actually give you a view of the outside of the space station, except you kind of realize something. They're at different locations than they should be, and some of them are showing the station upside down. Like, one of them, you could see a wall to your left, and then when you look to the window, which is to the left, there's no wall there anymore. It's a completely different location.
I'm going to run back to the top of the ladder and say, "Hey, these windows up here are kind of weird. Did you see them?"
They kind of do that. I know it's a bit concerning, but think of space as... This is gonna sound really weird. Let's say you took a tortilla and you folded it on itself, and then you bit through it, and then you unfolded it. You're in all the spaces that bite is right now.
Oh, good.
So I shouldn't be concerned that things are disappearing in windows, and that each window seems to be an independent place.
Yep, don't worry about it. Don't think about it too hard. Just keep together. We should not be separating.
Okay, I believe you. And she's gonna climb down the ladder.
Alright, I will offer my hands to grab her if she wishes to leap into them, rather than climb down.
She certainly will. She will, like, run and jump with her front four arms spread. Pool.
Do I need a roll to attempt to catch?
No.
Okay.
You're just crushed under the weight of the magnificent hug that Skittermanders are known for.
Okay, you are not puppy size. I need to remember that.
You may have to go down that super dark hallway.
I don't want to go down that hallway, but I don't.
That,
Let's check the
that
ladders first.
Okay.
Miss Faye, young lady, which
What's up,
direction did you end up scouting?
When I was in the vents, it went north.
Because I know there is two pathways here and here that we haven't explored. I don't want to go back down the...
The northwest one would lead to, I believe, the two guys I saw, possibly.
And this is the way that we came from the elevators.
Ah. Yes, I just came from down the hall that's sealed behind us.
I mean, if we want to go down that way, and you think we can take them alive, we may be able to interrogate some directions out of them. But they're cultists. They're very good at dying for their cause. Do you want to risk that?
I don't want to cause a ruckus.
Oh wait, I believe I may have gotten a bit distracted. You all aren't here to deal with the cultists.
No.
No, we're here to retrieve a ship. The cultists are numerous down here.
Wait, a ship?
Yes, a ship.
Why is this the first time I've heard? What the fuck?
A ship?
Do you...
But
yes,
I haven't seen any water nearby.
a space ship. It... You know the void that's out there when you look out the windows? It can navigate in lands with no water and no air.
Do any of you even know how to pilot one?
Yes.
No.
Good.
Good. Okay. I thought we were going into this and just having to wing driving it.
Well, I can, but
I have a
Mr.
plus.
Cleaner over there does everything better than I do anyway, so whatever.
I have a +8 in piloting.
I know I have a +7. You have 2 +8s where I have like a +7.
It's that +4 dex at the cost of the charisma, baby.
Well, civilian, would you have any means of which we can track this ship down here? We've got blueprints and a receiver unit.
Aside from hacking devices down here and possibly getting like any info, I doubt it. I don't know what the fuck. I don't look at ship logs. That's not my job. I deal with medical field shit.
Alright. Well, then our best bet's to scout and stick together. we'll take a look down this and see where the pathway leads. But I would rather avoid true darkness.
You may not have a choice in the matter.
Yep. Can I climb?
Are you the first going up there, or is it Mizu? Or are you both like trying to keep yourselves synchronized?
I'm okay keeping synchronized if we want to try and make a breach at the top.
Yeah, I'm also okay with that.
Suddenly, two overlapping tracks of Snake Eater begin to play.
Slightly off sync.
Oh no, not like a half second. How terrible.
A dream?
You're reminded of something, the Braxine. Once again, despite not trying to pay too much attention to the Ghost Carrier forums, it is where you get most of your jobs. And you're reminded of seeing this one post about a trio of Isoki, which you might be more familiar with the name Ratfolk, where you come from on Galarian. Having set up quite a funny little trap, and almost as if on cue, right when you're reminded, you can hear a sniper shot ring out from across the distance. It does not hit you, it actually hits the top of the ladder, and you can hear a trio of laughter from chittering voices up in the rafters.
We're going hot once we're up there, right?
Rats.
Oh, sha.
Oh, boys. Oh. Why don't you show your pretty little mugs so my friends can meet you?
Come on now,
I would call us acquaintances at best, but go off, I guess.
Another voice rings out from way further down the hall. The one you think is the one that shot at you. You people think you can just climb these ladders and get up into our rafters? It just trails off into chittering laughs.
I have just met these fuckers. And I don't know what I want.
Faye at this point has her arms crossed along her chest and is just tapping on her arm. You sure the ventway wouldn't have been easier at this point? I mean, we could have at least surprise attacked the other two. Come on, this is stupid. Shh, why risk death? They obviously have eyes on you here.
How about this? Let's tease what they want. I think there's a tempting offer that can be made to convince them.
The voice that is nearest to you pipes up. I can hear that! Come now.
Oh, then
What do you think in terms of salvage have you found that would interest us?
A ship. Functioning.
A ship? A ship? A ship?
Yeah.
It's funny, you're not sure if all three of them piped up saying that, or if it's just the echo from one of them down the hall.
Come on out, boys. We'll even let you look at it when we find it. Hey, you might even get to ride shotgun.
The one that is nearest to you takes a pot shot at the direct top of the ladder shot that you're in, sending like a sniper round, very loudly echoing down the hall. Don't fuck with us! And the other two also fire off warning shots down the hall. One of them at the feet of Faye, down here.
Fuck! Like, seriously, guys!
Leave
Last
the
They have eyes on us and we don't even know where they're at.
leave.
If you get up that ladder, you're gonna regret it, Shaw.
Faye's
We're
actually gonna
respecting
take better
you.
cover.
We're respecting you as a colleague. Stay out of our zone.
Okay. Well, do you know you have cultists next door?
The one nearest to you kind of like goes quiet for a little bit, and then one that's like halfway down the hall chitters, and the one that's furthest down the hall. Yeah, I know they stink.
How about this?
Smell them over here.
How about this? If we deal with your problem, you get us through this area to where we need to go. You
It's a moment
know,
of silence.
you all know that I'm a much better shot when I got eyes on something. And you all know you don't want my eyes on you. I'd like to roll intimidation.
In this case, it would have to be diplomacy, I'm afraid. As you're attempting to deal with them, and they are very much not afraid of you.
Can I
I would like to re-roll
Jesus.
that.
can I assist?
With the aid action. How are you assisting, Ver? As you do have to describe it.
Oh, 8K gave me the re-roll.
I didn't think this far ahead.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
It's a
didn't
lot
think this
harder.
far ahead.
It's a lot harder when you have to think about, like, how am I helping this people's role?
I don't think it's worth it. I can't, my brain is not braining right now. I
Yeah.
don't-
Unfortunately, that's gonna remain a failure.
Oh my god.
Would a +1 have actually affected anything?
I did set the DC to 20, but since
Oh,
you said
there-
you couldn't come up with anything,
You forgot you had guidance?
No, I didn't forget I had guidance. I couldn't think of an in-character reason or how I would help you in character.
Because
I'm
I have
patently a dumbass.
because I have guidance. But I don't know if I could be the target of guidance.
you can be, but you didn't already cast it before you made this diplomacy check.
Alright. Unless anyone has a way that they would have aided, but I guess it's too late at this point.
No. I don't think so.
Fine.
The one all the way down the hall does yell out at you. Well, if you bring us that ship, or at least proof that you have it, maybe we'll think about it.
Oh. So you can stab us in the back. Ah, you can eat my cosmic dust, boys. I'll see you on the forums. She'll just climb down.
Yeah, at this point, if you're gonna climb up these ladders, the party will get into a fight. And probably not a fun one.
Don't.
Faye's just tapping her foot as she's leaning on the wall. I'm waiting.
Oh, princess, I'm sure it'll be fine. Come. Let's keep going.
Can't believe we're going through the door to darkness.
Not the first time.
Vent is still an option.
We're already
Damn.
here. We might as well.
Damn it, Artie. You had to say Ventis?
There was a reason why I did that.
Nova?
Bastards.
Nova, would you like to join us?
Yeah, I'll just, I can drag Sammy if they're busy.
It's all good. Alright.
As you're headed down the hall, you kind of notice a couple more shutter doors going down that way. And
We cannot see any southern more than where we're at.
I can't
Yes.
see. Shit.
I'm aware.
Ah!
I'm legally blind.
You do
Oh.
almost head face first into a shutter, which opens immediately, and you start to notice some already destroyed repair drones up this way.
Yeah, we looped.
Motherfucker.
I told you it was going to do that. I told you. At least I called it. All right.
And you're back at the center.
Faye's just gonna pocket Iris for now, by the way, so that way I don't have to keep dragging it.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
So it's either through the door or through the vent.
Wait,
Or-
how do
There's
you...
a lot more doors you didn't check, actually.
Yeah, there is the opposite direction of where we are. There is the broken door we could try and bash our way through. I feel like some people in our party might be better at that, and there is also, the way backwards.
There are so many ways you didn't go. I am going to ping all of them right now.
I wonder.
You didn't check any of these.
Question.
Go for it, Bryce.
Azure, you said you're gonna pocket it, the familiar. How do you do that? Or you just delete the token?
They delete it.
Yeah, I can drag it out whenever I need to.
Yeah, and press the delete key while selecting your familiar.
But
Only
the
your
beautiful
familiar.
thing is about my familiar is all it is a little, just AI unit, and it's just a sphere that, it's little, things that it flies with just fold into itself, so, it just becomes ball that I can put in pocket.
It's a sword on my back.
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
Things are temporally distorted here. I have a hunch. My feelings took me to the southwest. Wondering what happens when I go northeast.
Go for it.
Isn't this the hallway I was chased down?
Yes, did you explore it fully?
No, I was being chased by robots.
Oh,
Yes. In fact, this looks exactly like the elevator you took down to it going dark and having a flashing light.
Fucking piece of shit.
You know what? Ginkle is also going to put away his little buddy.
Debraxian will
Should
get...
I drag Ginkle over there?
I got him.
Oh, you got it. You
Debra-
do come across... Pardon me, go for it, Abby.
Debraxian's gonna post up in the corner and kind of give the motions of everyone get ready, we're breaching again.
Rebel will take a few steps back, and once more, eyes on the hallway, ready to go. Just watching their back.
Alright, so then Ginkle is uncollapsing the robot and climbing back in.
You can immediately notice that this shutter door does not open when you try to open it.
God damn it, again?
Now, this one is not malfunctioning, actually. It's kind of just saying not authorized.
Well, hackers, can you hack it?
Can I hack it? Yes.
I do.
Can you? Without tripping any security?
Stand by, please.
Somehow you're an expert at hacking. I'm only trained.
I put the level 2 skill into expert computers. Anyways, that's a fucking 28.
God damn.
You don't get a skill increase until level 3, Mizu.
Oh,
Unless you get one from your class that is different.
I might be Upid. I might be stupid.
It's only +2 more anyway, so it's not that much.
Yeah.
Can I give
Sure,
guidance?
It's still a really good roll.
You would have... You can, because this is non-combat and it's not, like, a big deal. But you more
What
than...
the- I'm so stupid. I don't need to be right next to anything to fucking The hack! I'm networked! I'm networked. I can just do it from 30 feet away.
You also have absolutely zero issues hacking this door. This was like the most basic. Like the security on this thing, the password was called password 123.
Oh my god.
I have the same combination on my
Seriously?
luggage.
God damn it, I was about to
Seriously?
make a joke.
Jesus Christ. It's nice to see after all these years, people still take their network security very seriously.
Alright, we're opening. Everyone ready?
Let's just go.
Lock and load.
3, 2, 1.
Is that just a terminal?
Oh, look at that.
There's more.
Some disco lights down there.
It almost looks like an internet cafe as you walk in. This white corridor almost has the atmosphere of a crowded auto-train platform. There's a lot of sound and vibrations of a crowd talking and milling around to fill the chamber, even though the area is completely deserted. You can see on the various screens very noisy hologram advertisements that explode from the surrounding walls with very bright colors bursting into the corridor as three-dimensional models of the actors and products are attempting to compete for your attention very loudly. Things such as, cheat on your girlfriend, not on your workout, on the fitness highway gym. Another one is quite literally bursting, like, out of the screen that you're next to, the vaccine, that goes, "Whoop her beers! The beers that a bear would drink!"
Does anyone have a silenced weapon?
I do, but what of it?
Can you shoot
Negative.
these things out?
I only have so much ammo. I've already used 2.
How many shots do you have on you?
6. I
Civilian.
you really use my gun often, so I don't
Can
have any ammo.
Go
ahead.
Either.
Nope. You're first. You started before me. Go ahead.
Rebel just walks over quietly, and rather than waste ammo, just reaches back, pulls out the sword, looks at a thing making noise.
That's probably way more silent than me anyway. Leave it to the dog.
You're gonna try to use your bastard sword to destroy this hologram projector.
Well, first, I'd rather use perception to see if there's a means of turning it off quietly.
I could just hack the terminal and turn them off.
You don't need
I
a
could
perception.
probably do the same.
You don't need a perception check for that. You can see there's a power button.
Okay, cool. Pew! Turn it off.
It doesn't seem to turn off.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Is it running on battery?
I don't think so.
Is there even like an input jack on it or anything like that? Like what would be a USB port?
Or a plug in the wall.
You can see a plug in the wall.
I will unplug it.
How forcefully are you attempting to pull this thing out? Because it's not just a regular plug.
Okay, in that case, it's gonna start with him. Like, first, put the sword away, grab the plug, just a general pull, casual. Nothing serious.
It seems to be very attached to the wall.
And as he's pulling it, and he realizes just how stuck it is, he pauses, and he looks to the others as if acting let them know that something's up, as well as like, should I?
Weapons hot.
Just cut the wire. You have a sword, just cut the wire.
Everyone, weapons hot.
I mean, it makes sense. I was just gonna blow out the wall, but it makes sense. But yeah, it's pulls out the sword, and it's like blade to cable. Just use the blade to cut the cable.
Yeah. Despite like a bunch of sparks flying out from the two ends of the cable that you cut, the TV is still ongoing. As a matter of fact, as it's quite possible, the Braxine has noticed some of the holograms have actually flown way further than they should from their screens. And two of them down there are actually arguing against each other, shouting their slogans. One of them being like, no, I can assure you that electronics vacuums are way better. No, you should buy Cordadrill. It's great for people who spit blood when they brush their teeth. Oh, Dad, they both say in unison, turning towards your group.
Uh-oh.
I said,
Like,
I don't-
going to become hostile.
I don't know if this is relevant here.
You always attempt to disbelieve holograms. You should remind me that you have that the second I say there's holograms in a room.
Noted.
Because you would have noticed immediately that these are not holograms. These are hard light. These are physical things. And indeed,
it's light given
then-
life.
and indeed, the two hard light creatures down at the bottom, upon noticing you, turn to you, and then back to each other. Split the profit 50-50, right? Yes, right. As they both turn right back to you, and enter combat. Please roll initiative.
Hot dog!
Woo-wee!
That skepticism really working out for us, isn't it?
And there's also the scouting. I was scouting, so it's up +1.
If people drag the effect themselves, it would work.
Kane, you have a thing.
Wait,
I do have a thing. This is true.
what do you mean drag the effect to themselves?
When you used scouting earlier, people dragged the effect of scouting onto themselves, and it automatically added that +1.
Ah.
That's why I said you should call it out when you use it.
Yeah, I
I
didn't know
have
you
to
were
go to my
scouting.
sheets to do the thing.
That's fine. We are learning. This is what this is for.
All
This
right,
is indeed
let's
learning.
What are the odds on that?
What in the Sam hell is a chrono skimmer?
It's interesting. I like
Have become partially unstuck from time.
I can't believe Ginkle has become fucking Tracer from Overwatch.
Fun fact, Azure has that.
It is the Time Traveler dedication, and there's an upgrade for Time Mage later down the line.
I can't believe that Azure and Ginkle are Tracer from Overwatch.
Your skepticism of the various holograms around the room definitively give you a hell of an edge as you start first, Mizu.
Hell yeah, brother. We're gonna fucking aim. We're gonna try that again because it said it expired. Aim. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Third time's the bloody charm. Alright, we're just gonna have to go in and edit it manually, I guess.
Yeah.
Wonder-
Even if it says expired, it should still work if it's on you.
I'm better safe than sorry. Because of the effect of what is it?
Your subclass. I know.
Yeah,
You can
it's
adjust side for free.
scopes. Not that it matters, because I'm pretty sure there's within 100 feet.
They are more than within 100 feet.
But better, whoop. Better safe than sorry.
I'm gonna center them on the
Anyways,
fire.
no. Oh right, because I'm. Oh, I have the ruler selected. Go.
You can hit space if you have the ruler
Get in the-
selected, and it'll move you there.
I can't move my token. There we go. Good enough. Fuck. Okay. Anyways, I'm firing my laser. Kapow.
And the one down here, that is a critical hit by 10.
That's the wrong thing. I need critical damage. Thank you. Kapow!
You immediately disintegrate this hard light scamp in a single blow.
Fantastic. I'm going to then take the reload action and stride.
You spent one action aiming, one action
Firing, and then I have mobile reload.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right. Unless they have... No, they don't. Cool.
I can't end my turn because the tracker says that it's Revel's turn.
Wait, what?
Why did that happen? It is now
I-
Ginkle's turn.
I don't know.
So, Ginkle's going to look down at Mecha Mech and just... Mecha Mech, if you would, please. And Mecha Mech is going to move its... Hang on, I need to see what its movement is.
On that note, I should probably do this.
Pourquoi?
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Concern?
And Mecha Mech uses its first action to stride. Yep, that will work. It is then going to use its first action to use the blaster that is mounted on the back of it to shoot at the hardlight construct.
Go for it. That'll definitely hit quite handily.
Afterwards, Ginkle is going to try to shoot it. Actually, Ginkle's going to use an action to overdrive. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now I fire.
Yeah, that one will unfortunately miss.
Alright, that was me.
Deb,
Which means it is indeed Debraxine's turn. As the hard light scamp died, the Ferd could take one.
she'll aim her gun down the way and quickly pop a shot down, see if she can hit it.
Go for it.
Alright.
That'll definitely damage it.
She'll pop another
However, hold up.
Ooh.
A reaction triggers. As you're ending your turn with right in front of one of those holographic projectors that is spewing ads nonstop that you have now found out are made of hard light, you end up getting bombarded by an ad that takes physical 3D space. I will ask that you attempt, you and Novakari, I believe. Actually, no, it is within 30 feet. Everyone.
Oh, fun.
So I'll make a nice little circle from this advertisement place. All of you have no problem, from what I can see.
I'm very curious how all of these are critical successes.
By +1, by +9, by +3. A regular success.
No.
No, it's a failure. It's an incapacitation effect.
Somebody.
Did you roll using Gear Grinder.
Yeah, I rolled using Ginkle.
No, I think somebody has an effect that changes the results of rolls that deal with incapacitation.
Yeah, what is that?
Is it part of something for me? I gotta look.
Yeah, because incapacitation effects... I'm gonna, real quick, take a look at your Iris effect real quick.
I don't think
Does
it's
it
the
have
Iris
coding?
effect.
I don't think it's Iris.
No, it does not have any coding. That's the only effect that you all have currently. It is
It's-
potentially the martial aura.
No, that is just a +1 against fear effects. And
That's why
nobody's
it
in
puts
my
me
aura.
attacking.
What the heck gave us this buff?
It is
I-
indeed turning successes into critical successes. That is
So-
odd.
Novakari does have an aura around her that all 4 of you are in. I wonder if that aura has something to do with it.
That one is just photon attuned. The only coding attached to it is lights.
I wish there was some
Let me inspect the
Kind of.
roll.
some kind of way we could look.
Yeah, because we don't want this to happen in the future if this is something that doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just refresh my page of Foundry.
What is the level of the source of the effect?
These are lower level than you, which might be why incapacitation effects turn into crit successes. I forgot about that being a thing.
Oh,
Oh!
That's nice.
Yes. So, don't use incapacitation effect if you're going up against the boss. They will fail like that.
Yeah, the only thing that it says when we hover over it is incapacitation. It doesn't give us any more effects than that. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, it says if a spell has the incapacitation trait, any creature of more than twice
The
the
spell's
spell
rate.
will, treats it as 1 degree of success better.
Okay, that makes okay.
That makes a lot of sense. Let's
Hovering-
go back
We're good.
into it.
Hovering over the trait explains the trait.
Yes. I should have, that should have been my first thought. What is wrong with me?
Oh, you're fine.
You are learning, just as we are.
I believe it also needs to roll initiative now.
It already has.
Oh, where is it on the initiative list?
Oh, that's hidden.
Hello, Nova. Oh, never mind. That's not the right one. Oh, that's the one below music. Okay, got it.
The traps have hidden initiatives, as they are still considered quote-unquote hidden. Mizu does have the thing that is a hologram skeptic, which is why I rolled a perception check earlier, but it failed.
Okay. Deb will turn and try and shoot a telekinetic projectile at the projector to try to disable it.
Alright, I'll make it visible, so you can shoot it. It is over here.
Alright.
However, please consider that all of these projectors, all screens in a room, potentially could do that.
She'll go for the one that did just try to attack her to her left.
Yeah. I'm just showing you the token so it's easier to hit. You definitively deal a lot of damage to that one projector to your left. As honestly, I'll say that one can actually turn off since I'm spreading the HP of this trap around to every projector.
Careful of the
turns
hard
off.
light. Faye, you're up.
Faye's gonna... You know what? She's just gonna fuck something up. She's going to cast... Oh, well...
Actually, hold up. I should not have their initiative hidden because it's currently the malfunctioning projector's turn.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna reveal them. As they are basically lair actions.
What do you mean I can't see its token?
Yeah, it's hidden in the wall. I'll drag it out slightly more in a hot second. There we go. How about now?
I still can't see this participant's token.
There we
Now
go.
I
it's
can
down
see
the
the
bottom,
participant's
yeah.
token. Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, that's odd. Why? The description for this item says that this is a ranged attack, but it says melee in the actual coding. That's a little annoying. However, sparks fly from one of the projectors, specifically the one that looks like a rave party, as it attacks at Ginkle Gear Grinder. And misses horrendously. Since you're the only person within range, it's gonna spend all 3 of its action attempting to shock you. And with all 3 failing, that's the end of its turn. Now it's Faye's turn.
This picture is malfunctioning.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, sparks are flying from this hologram projector.
Sparks are flying in this heated battle.
Oh,
So... First up, per usual with my first turn, Anthem.
Make sure you
Second
drag
up-
that onto yourself.
It automatically gets affected when I click it, by the way. I don't even have to do that. It just does it.
Oh, this is on all of us?
I wonder, what if I do this? No, it
Oh
does not
my
apply
God.
to everybody. That means Revel, you will have to apply it to yourself manually. By dragging it onto your token.
But this lasts for a minute, so it's good. I don't need you to even refresh it right now.
No, actually, it's sustained up to a minute. So you have to
Oh,
spend
okay.
one action or using transfer vitality in order to sustain it.
9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be doing that anyway.
Yeah?
But anyway, that doesn't matter. I do have a question, though.
Go for it.
So let's say I target this one down here.
The
And I
hard light
use-
step.
Yes. And I use Electric Arc. Would the arc bounce to the guy next to it as well?
You could try to strike this monitor or that monitor over there. As I said, I'm spreading the trap's HP across all the monitors in a room.
Okay, but I'm also wanting to target this here as well with the arc.
Yes.
Because it bounces to 2 creatures, so I want to target that first, then have it bounce to this.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Traps are basically creatures for all intents and purposes. You're not going to be able to use mirror image on a trap, but you know, within reason.
Right, but I just want to blow it up.
Yeah, blow it up.
So, DC
Blow it up.
basic reflex.
The hard light scam succeeds, so it will take half damage. The projector does not have any reflex save, so it will automatically fail and take full damage. It is supposed to be taking damage. I will manually remove the HP.
Okay, but that's pretty much turn.
And this one takes half. Which means it's now Novakari's turn. You're pretty good at cleaning, but how good are you? Are you at breaking things?
Well, let's find out. Can I attack the console that's right in front of me?
Yes. I will ask that you target this malfunctioning projector over there. To roll your damage and attack.
That was going to be my next question. Okay.
I'll hit very handily. Taking the first damage. And the lights shut off from this console. As both of your damage are being dealt. And you're going for a third hit, which is a crit. You know, this entire console area.
I just went at it like with the Keyblade. Just yeah, exactly, Kane.
Oh my god.
Side, I will say something real quick, by the way.
Go for it.
I don't think Anthem was applied to my electric arc. I got a flat 5. There was no +1 on that.
Let me take a look at the effects of Anthem.
It says +1 status bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls.
Ah.
So I don't know
that's...
if this doesn't apply to magic or what.
No, it's because it has no coding in Foundry.
Oh, so okay.
I'll add one more
+1
damage.
for all Novakari's stuff, though.
Did it? No, the +1 is fire.
No,
No, the +1 is photon attuned. It added a +1 to her slashing damage.
Yeah, it added Anthem.
There's also a +1 Anthem in the damage.
Hold up, what is the effect that you
that's what I'm
have?
wondering.
Yeah, the effect that you have doesn't have any coding. If I take a look at Anthem on Novakari,
Oh, okay,
it does
I may
have coding.
I may have to still drag it on myself then, because that's the one that's automatically applied when I click the spell, so it might be broken.
Oh
Yeah, that
no,
one's
because that's your sustaining effect. The one that was on there was your sustaining effect, not the
okay.
spell effect of Anthem.
It is
Okay,
possible.
say again, then.
Yeah, Sustaining Anthem is the name of it.
Yeah, okay, so I need both of them on me. Got it. Okay, sorry.
It is just a reminder that you are sustaining. Yes, Sammy?
I wanted to point out that for the last hit, I hit damage. I didn't actually hit the critical damage button. I
it's
still
fine, I
only hit
can
the
make
regular
it big.
damage button.
Yeah, I can make it take twice the damage.
Sorry about that.
No worries. It's just doubling, so it's easy to calculate. Which means it's now the turn of this one hard light scamp, who's immediately gonna go up in the face of the first person that it can see and shine some hard light beam, which would be Mizu, in their eyes.
Damn, if only my sunglasses were tactical, not commercial.
They'll be taking some force damage as hard light is being pushed into your eyes and a terrible advertisement starts to play.
I
can't believe
thought we got rid of these.
Hampton.
Super beer, the beer would drink. It shows a little otter drinking a gigantic mug of alcohol. One second. Alright. It still has 2 more actions. Which means it's once again gonna make you the terrible sufferer of its actions that it uses Hollow Spark. Shooting holographic sparks at a creature within 60 feet. You, Mizu, must attempt a DC 17 Fortitude save or be dazzled for 1 round.
Alright, this is fine. It's not fun. I'm fucking...
What effect is that? Can I do anything about that?
That would be, if I take a look, a visual effect.
You and an ally fail against a mental effect while within your... Oh, okay. I would need to pop my quantum field.
Yeah, not that it matters, because this is not a mental effect, it's a visual one.
Yep. Maybe useful
It's
for
going-
later, depending on what we find.
And seeing the person down the hall that has not been assaulted by any advertisements at all yet, they're going to do it again at Revel. If they're back.
I returned.
Welcome back, Bryce. You're having advertisements shoved into your eyes from down the hall.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's a DC 17 Fortitude save. Or be
Does
dazzled.
Anthem help with this?
No, it does not. I don't think.
Nope.
Does
It
not.
is for attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against the effect that cause fascinated or confusion, which this does not technically.
And I passed.
You pass, regardless of your save result, you're immune for 24 hours. Yeah, no, nothing happens. You're able to brush off these quite handily. Now, normally, I would say that it's your turn. However... One action. Where is it? Revel, you're off guard to this attack.
Wait, what?
A hardlight scamp has broken off from one of the other computers that was behind you and is going to attack you using a hardlight beam.
Where's this at?
It is directly behind you, and I'm now going to remove the hidden condition.
Understood.
I'm also going to remove off guard since it's no longer sneak attacking you. However, it is going to go for another attack roll against you. And is going to use Hollow Spark on the Braxine. And that'll be its turn.
Alright, I make a fort save.
Yes, it is in the chat.
Don't forget to take your damage, Rebel.
Right. Is... Thank you.
There we go. You can hear another advertisement screaming about how terrible it is to waste a surprise. However, your surprise birthday parties are never wasted whenever you have access to magnificent Cooper beer. There's a lot of Cooper beer advertisement in this hall, actually. This one is going to strike at Ginkle. Twice. This one, however, will actually hit. And it will spend its last action using Hollow Spark, once again, against Ginkle. You are now, it says that you're dazzled now.
I was dazzled from the trap earlier.
Right, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
But I did succeed on this saving throw.
So you're immune to any hard light scam's attempts to use Hollow Spark. It is now actually Revel's turn, and they have been revealed on the initiative list.
Okay. Let's see. Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna shift. And I'm going to... I could spell strike.
You have enough actions to do that, yes.
Sure.
The hard light scamp taunts you. Oh, come now. It doesn't seem like you need to do any more workout, but if you did, you could come over to the Fitness Highway Gym! Destroy this thing, please, so I don't have to keep doing these.
I'm working on it.
Casting both Electric Arc and striking with your sword. It will take half damage from the Electric Arc, but full damage from your sword.
Of course I get a 1 on the damage. I wish I could re-roll that, but I digress.
It'll take half of that. But that's still a lot of damage in one turn.
That is all 3 of my actions. So
Which
I
means...
will...
Yes?
Yeah, that's my turn for now.
Which means it's unfortunately the turn of the Scamp spawning projector. You can see some of the hard light holograms in a room kind of shift and glitch a little bit, as more hard light scams have been spawned in a room where you cannot see. It's now back to Korimizu's turn.
Hello. We're gonna...
I will remind people, Seeking is one action that you can take to seek an invisible enemy.
I mean, I'm just dazzled. Oh! Wait, that means I'd have to... Okay.
It will roll flat checks automatically, by the way. You don't need to worry.
It was for the aim effect. Because I have to see the thing. Then we're gonna move the encounter tracker so I can fire my gun.
You still have absolutely no problem hitting, in fact, landing a critical hit.
Yeah.
Mind reminding me which one you're shooting at?
I am shooting at the Scamp spawning projector.
Alrighty. That'll be
first.
25 damage. Yeah, in fact, you completely break down the rest of the computer screens that were lit up to the east. Like I said, this HP bar is spread across everything in the room. And actually, in the flashes of light, you do quickly reveal one of the hard light scamps that had spawned, and it immediately dies because the monitor that it was spawned from was destroyed.
Let's go.
Yeah, you actually deleted an enemy from this encounter.
Let's go. I'm on fire today.
Nicely
We're
done.
gonna reload. Okay. That's not an attack. I don't know why it rolled the fucking dazzle check.
It does for everything.
Get me back over here. Hit me.
Which means it's now the turn of Ginkgo Gear Grinder.
It is the turn of Ginkgo Gear Grinder. So I'm gonna try.
Wait, hold up. I just realized something.
Yeah.
Mizu, you ended an action in front of a malfunctioning projector again.
Motherfucker.
So the bye reaction will trigger again.
Does it have its reaction to do this?
Last I checked, yes it does.
Son of a bit.
It was used on, I believe, Aberdeen's turn, and then it took a turn in the encounter tracker. Be everybody within 30 feet of the rainbow projector.
Which is all of us but Revel.
Thankfully, since it's an incapacitation effect, you don't need to worry too much about it. Unless you crit fail.
Ain't nothing like a funky beat.
Funky fresh beats.
You're welcome.
I should send you the soundtrack to S4 Lake at some point, Artemis. I think you'd like it.
I'm loving it. No, I said in chat earlier, did Side really steal my playlist? What the fuck?
No, actually, Lars. I got it from Lars.
It's great.
S4 League was a good shooter. But yes, Ginkle, your turn.
Alright. Ginkle is going to attempt to break this projector that just attempted to flashbang the party.
Yeah. In fact, I'll say please aim at the malfunctioning projector Mizu next time, because this camp spawning projector has an HP bar but no AC.
Yeah, I know it doesn't have an AC. I'm
Succeed.
still trying to kill the fucker.
Yeah, no, I mean, aim at this thing for ease of gameplay.
Oh. Okay.
That'll be 7 damage removed from another projector in the room. There's almost none left, actually, as I'll need to turn off some more lights.
Alright, then Ginkle is going to remember that he has this ability he can use that he should probably try. I don't need...
It's fine. It just automatically does.
Can you re-roll the flat check?
Don't worry about the flat check.
And this time is not going to ask Mech to do anything this turn, but is going to try to shoot a different projector.
That one will be a mess.
Ah, dang.
It is the Braxine's turn now.
She's gonna say, nice and loud so everyone hears it, ears! Before casting with 3 actions.
Oh my goodness.
Concordant Choir. She's dropping an auditory nuke at the other end of the room to try to break as much as possible.
Holy shit.
I'm guessing we're right there.
Pretty much.
I'm glad that I stepped back.
Alright, so I believe everything needs to make everything in there needs to make a DC 18 fort save.
Which means that's everybody in there. Let me just select all of them and do this. I think they all fail, except for one. Yeah, hold up, I accidentally rolled damage for you. Let me undo that. There we go. Roll it now.
Alright. And I get that nice anthem. Thank you very much, Faye.
Let me check real quick. Yeah, no, it does not have... Well, it does have good... Never mind, it does not. You actually shatter, I believe, every single monitor that was left in the room with that. As this thing will take double damage. Yeah, it's immune to crit damage. But still. Now let me roll up the list, because that was a lot of scamps that had to make those rolls. This one will take double damage. This one will take regular damage, which has revealed its position, but it is still considered hidden from other people. Actually, not anymore. As a matter of fact, I think all of them die. I don't even need to roll damage. What am I doing? You shattered every single monitor that was in the room. Which causes all of the hard light scam to actually die.
Well,
including the one that was fighting Revel.
So much for keeping quiet.
oh. Look, the job is done. And, we weren't exactly in a very quiet space being sold
We
beer
should move
and...
quickly, though.
Well,
You
Can't
can
believe
almost still hear the slogans. Nothing sucks like an Electrolux vacuum.
I can't believe that Debraxine just made a fucking Skindred reference in my presence. Just straight up, just straight up said, "I don't care what you got, just give me that boom," and fucking blew up the hard lights with sound.
Yeah, no, that was basically a low-level fireball, but sonic damage.
That's incredible.
Ginkle, roll perception on that.
This is a pretty good time to end off, as it is midnight.
Alright.
Leaving us in this room with still a pretty big part of the ghost levels left to explore.
All I was going to do on my turn was heal everybody up anyway. Can we just do that right now, real quick?
Go for it.
Yep.
Okay, how many points is it so I know?
I just need 4.
Ginkle, you'll notice that certainly sounded. It certainly had audio. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up and get the stream closed out. Sounds like we're going to be stopping here and possibly some... I don't know. Possibly some downtime while we recover in the room.
Yeah. Maybe something you could do is try to repair one of the monitors you've horribly shattered and see if there's anything interesting on them.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
It would be a fun
You
thing.
might have fucked them up.
It'll be a fun thing since next week I will not be live with Starfinder. RI will be on a little mini vacation over a weekend, so I will be out.
Yeah. In fact, we weren't even supposed to run today. We just got pretty lucky with timing.
Yep. But thank you all for coming out and watching. It's always awesome stream for you all. We're gonna go raid our friend downstairs in the same house that I live in, Freya. But yeah, as we kind of wrap things up here and kind of do some rolls to clear things out, thank you all for coming out and watching. It's always awesome streaming for you all. And we'll see you guys next time.
On this thing?
That we
Yeah,
do.
we do.
Hey! Alright. Go watch Freya. She's playing Waka. Bye!
Washing machine time.
rhythm game.
Washing machine!
Don't forget to heal up, guys.